Okay.
Oh, turn it around.
Uh-oh.
I know you want to see.
Oh yeah, whatever.
You want to see yourself.
Whatever. Holy moly.
Good morning.
Morning.
Cheers.
Cheers. Love you.
Hey guys, how are ya?
Welcome one and all.
Happy Saturday. How is everyone? Hope you are all well.
Whew.
Happy Mother's Day tomorrow to all of the moms out there.
Happy Mama's Day.
Yeah. Thankfully, we are in Reno.
We made it.
So we're here with my mom and my kids. So.
And her sisters. And
we're
her brother.
Right, but I'm talking about moms. Mother's Day stuff.
I believe all of your sisters are
Our
moms.
moms, yes.
I believe your brother is
married to a mom.
Is married to a mom.
Yes, it's wonderful to be here. My other brher,
We're
Con,
missing
is
one
married
kid.
To I know, Ashley. I need to get to Reno. Anyway,
So, real quick, before we start your
yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about.
stuff, the biggest news that everybody's talking about is Bill and Melinda Gates.
Whoopie-doo.
You know? And I think I figured it out why she filed for divorce. It's because his hard drive was basically a floppy disk and couldn't keep up with her operating system. But the official complaint, I read it from Melinda. It's Microsoft.
Oh my gosh. Well, I guess that'll do it. Yikes. Yikes. Well, while we were in Yerington, we really didn't do a whole lot. We just kind of hung out, kicked back, relaxed. We did go to the thrift store one day.
Yeah, the Boys and Girls Club of Mason Valley
Yep.
is based out of Yerington. And they have an incredible little thrift store there.
Yeah, I always find something.
Yeah.
We always go in looking for jeans for Tom. But men don't donate their jeans. They wear them out. So we never can find any for him. However, girls, I usually find some there for me.
So we always end up just going to the store, whether
Yeah.
it be Costco or Walmart, and buying jeans for me.
Yeah. So, that's where I get most of my jeans are from thrift stores. So,
And she can find some heck of a deal too, like new pants, brand new stuff almost.
yeah. So, we get up to the counter. I picked up a crafting item. It's called a scoreboard.
Of course she did.
Yeah, crafts. So it's a Martha Stewart brand scoreboard, which means you can score lines in paper for it to be easier to fold. Anyway, I picked it up and I'm carrying it around, and I remembered previous purchases there that it's usually very, very reasonable. So I knew it would be a deal. So I grabbed a pair of jeans and a couple of tops and this one little Christmassy thing that looks like a little Christmas ornament. Get up there and he says $3 for the jeans, puts them in a bag. Each of the tops was $1, puts those into the bag. He looks at the scoreboard and he goes, how about $6 for everything? My jaw about dropped. I was like, okay. So we paid $6 for everything. So the clothes alone were $5, and then I had the scoreboard and the little ornament. So I'm calculating that I got the scoreboard for 75 cents when they sell online for $47. And the only thing missing was the bone folder tool, which I have already.
Bone folder tool.
Yeah, it's a little tool that's
made
of bone.
Of course it is.
That's smooth, that scores or folds things without scraping or marring it.
Of course it
It's important stuff.
Of course
anyway,
it
I
is.
got a heck of a deal at the thrift store. I was pretty impressed too, because one of the tops I got was brand new, still had the tag on it, and I got it for $1.
Happy wife, happy life.
Happy spouse, happy house. So that's kind of all we did on Saturday. And we just basically relaxed. I worked on cards and on the diamond painting stuff I'm doing, and you were working on videos, and we just were hanging out with Dave and Karen.
Yeah.
So
Karen's new journey and Dave's
Dave.
our endeavor, and we just had a blast hanging out there at the
Yep.
drive-in in Yerington with them.
Yeah, for a
And
few days.
then we all kind of, well, Dave split first, and
Yeah.
because he started, or he's still continuing his northward trek. Then we left the next day.
Well, he wanted to go meet up with his brother Dale. And,
That's right, Dale and Sherry.
Dale and Sherry up at South Tahoe at the
Yeah.
Thousand Trails there. So
And we gotta contact them because they wanted to get together.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because they're gonna be there for a little bit.
Yeah.
So, well, we did Happy Hour Live on Sunday with Dave at the drive-in.
That's true.
So hope you all saw that. If not, please do.
It was hilarious.
Hilarious, and not because we were there. Dave did an amazing job on this video. It was incredible.
This was something that you have to see.
He put a lot of work into
We
it.
will put a link to that live video below in the description. You've got to go watch it. It's an hour long. It's well worth it, especially the last 15, 20 minutes of it. You've got to go see
even
this
at
video.
the very, very beginning.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah, it was amazing. So other than that, one of the days, a local guy stopped by, and so
Jerry?
I don't know. I never heard his name.
Oh.
Karen said that she heard it, but I
Okay.
never heard it. But anyway, he comes by. So when we stay at the drive-in, I think we may have mentioned this last Saturday because we got there on a Thursday.
Yeah.
So we may have mentioned that the drive-in was crowded. Normally, when we're there,
Crowded.
only
There were
ones
two
there.
people there.
No, already two rigs.
Two rigs.
And then we came, and then Karen came, and then Dave came. So 5 rigs at the drive-in. And
Where normally when we get there, it's empty.
Yeah.
And it's just us for the whole time we stay there. So,
so it did look
five rigs makes it look a little congested.
Yeah, so it looked a little crowded, and so a local guy comes by and he says, "Is there a jamboree going on?" And we were like,
Y'all got a jamboree?
No. Yeah, is this a jamboree going on here? And it was like, no. These two people were already here. We come and stay here for the past few years. We've been coming here, and they have been coming here for the past few years, but never all together at the same time. We don't know the other two people. And so he was just curious about it, and he was telling us that he and his wife are considering doing the RVing thing too. They manage a storage place there.
Storage facility in Yerington.
Yeah. So they kind of want to get away from that, but it was just kind of funny that he came by. Is this a jamboree going on here? I was like, no.
Why, did you bring your banjo?
This is unusual. Oh, jeez. So, Tom went to go get this fried chicken that we...
Broasted.
Broasted
chicken. We always get it when we go to Yerington. It's in a liquor store. They've got their little deli counter and stuff like that. But it's a liquor store, convenience store. And they've got broasted chicken. And so we always try to get it because it's fairly cheap and it's really good chicken.
We get it every time we go there.
They do the potatoes, wedges, and it's
we go and get it for dinner.
It's really good.
However, this time...
I go in at 4 o'clock or a little bit after 4, and I walked in and I only saw a couple pieces of chicken, behind the glass window, and I went, uh-oh. But then I heard the fryers, the broasters, or whatever you call them, running.
Right.
And I thought, I'm going to get some fresh chicken. So I get in line, there's 2 or 3 people in front of me. They've got their 12 packs under one arm and hard liquor under the other arm. And I get up there. I said, I'd like to get the 8-piece with, he goes, no, didn't have the 8-piece. He says, I got a couple legs and a few thighs, but what I can do for the same price, I'll just throw in a bunch of potatoes. And I said, I'm not paying that much money for potatoes. Because he pulled out of the fryer, he pulled out more potatoes, and the second fryer, he pulled out more potatoes. And he says, no, we quit cooking chicken at 3 p.m.
And it's like, since when? Because we always get it for dinner, and there's always chicken. And it's like, I don't understand why you wouldn't have chicken for supper. Especially at a liquor store. You should have it till you close at whatever time it is they close.
That's just crazy.
It was just so weird to us. And that was the second time that no chicken. We went to the taco truck, the first night that we were there?
The first night we were there, we stopped at a taco truck, and, I said, I'll have a chicken burrito. No, you won't. We're out of chicken.
And I didn't hear that part.
What?
So
okay, well, I'll have, give me carne asada.
Yeah, so you got yours, and yours was great. I went, oh, no, birdie. So I went, I wanted tamales. Squirrel! Bird!
So she wanted tamales.
I wanted tamales. No, we don't have any tamales.
We're out of tamales.
Okay, then I'll have a couple chicken tacos. No, we don't have any chicken. I'm like, okay, what do you have?
This is a taco truck.
And this was early for supper, too.
Very early.
Because we're thinking, okay, the farmers are getting off and other people are getting off of work. We're going to grab our dinner early. That way, they have the food. Nope. Then I ended up having pork tacos because that's all they had.
She specifically said no cilantro. Yes, this one doesn't like it.
Ugh.
No cilantro. She opens up her wrapper and there's her pork taco with cilantro. It's like, what happened? Every other time we've come, man, things have been perfect in Yerington.
I know. We didn't even attempt to try the Chinese restaurant we like because it was like, okay, we've had too much bad luck. But the third time might have been the charm. But yes, ma'am.
Oh, hello, Kaylee.
She's sitting here staring at us.
Kitty cat Kaylee. You know what, Kaylee? You are proof. You are part of the proof. I guess that's the way to say it. That the world is not flat. Because cats would have pushed everything off by now.
It's true. It's true. They would have all gotten together and go, push! Yep. Yep, that's right, huh, Kaylee?
Oh, boy. So anyway, we did have a good time in Yerington. We always do. We like their hospitality. Any place that you go in town, people are super nice.
Yep.
So.
Hi. Coming to sit with me? So anyway, we just had a relaxing kind of time while we were there. Didn't do anything fancy. It's just kind of our little stop for a few days before we actually arrive in Reno. Wednesday, Dave left. And we said, see you, Dave.
We said, see you. We don't know when. It'll probably be sooner than later.
Yeah, probably be in a couple days.
The way we always run into each other.
Yep.
And then our travel day was the next day, which was Thursday. We said goodbye to Karen. We didn't say goodbye. We said, see you, Karen. See you, Karen.
And
it was an easy travel day. It was a quick, easy travel day.
Yep. We left early.
Because I wanted to beat the wind again. It was supposed to get hellaciously windy Thursday afternoon, which it did. And we were all set up long before the wind ever hit.
Yeah, well, when we stopped at the Shell station that's over the other side of the hill to go dump our tanks, had started getting windy.
Yeah,
it had started getting windy. And luckily from that Shell station to here isn't very far. So, and we got here before the bigger gusts of wind came.
Yeah.
So yeah, when we arrived, come over the hill looking into Cold Springs, and there's White Lake. And most of my life, it was just dirt, just a dry lake. And the past few years, there had been a lot of water in it. This year, nope. It looked like a mud puddle at first until this wind started blowing, and there's this huge dust cloud that was just going across the lake. So it was nuts, and we were just watching it the rest of the day. It was just
there's not a
crazy
drop of water in it. It is all dust, dirt, fine dirt.
Yep.
Man, when the wind blows, it picks it up and just starts swirling it around this little valley that we're in. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's how dry it's been this winter in northern Nevada.
Everywhere. When we went by Lake Lahontan, which is really a reservoir, usually you can see it from the highway that we take.
From 95.
When you're up on the hill before you come down into the Silver Springs area. You couldn't see it. I was like, dang, that lake must be low because you can't see any water anywhere.
Yeah.
But so it's pretty dry. So we should be having a wonderful fire season again because everything's super dry. So we got here nice and early, got all set up and comfortable. And then yesterday we needed to provision. So we had to go to Wally World.
The Walmart.
To Walmart and pick up some groceries. We hadn't been to one in a couple, 2-3 weeks.
It's been, I checked, it's been 3.5 weeks. It was almost 4 weeks on the button.
Yes.
So
Good.
that's not bad. Once a month, have to go to Walmart.
Yep, for 2 of us and 2 critters.
Yeah, not bad.
So we went and got that done. Got
Then we just had a
groceries put
relaxing
away.
afternoon.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything. Just kind of sat
No.
around.
Well, we after lunch we kind of watched a movie. So
Yeah, that was an hour and a half, 2 hours of our lives we'll never get back. It was one of those movies.
And you know what? We actually sat through it. It started out really slow, and we kept looking at each other, going, "Okay." And there was this one character in it, and oh my gosh, they couldn't have picked a worse actress to do this part. But it was called EMP 333 Days. 333 Days. So
Don't watch it.
it's like, oh goodness. So it was
Even if you have time to waste, don't watch it.
try and waste it on something else. So we have a question. Since Kaylee's on my lap. Oh, you've got it right here. So we have a question. This is a little poll. And we're not going to say who thinks what. We're going to ask you guys and then we'll vote. This part right here on the leash.
This is a dog's leash.
Yeah, dog's leash.
6-foot leash.
Is this a loop or a hole? Okay? You tell us. Is this a loop or a hole on the leash? We know it's the handle, but is it considered a loop or a hole? So you guys let us know in the comments below.
That's
and
it?
We'll let you know next week.
You mean I can't argue my point right now?
Nope. No swaying the voters. So, anyway. No. Don't, Nope.
Vote early and vote often.
And we will let you know next Saturday who thought it was what.
Not thought, what it really is. And we'll explain what it really is.
Yes. Okay, so has this ever happened to you? You're doing your you're bagging up your groceries, they're giving you the bags and everything. And you pick up a bag and you look at it and you go,
Oh.
this isn't mine.
As she's bagging stuff when she scans
Yeah,
it?
the cashier. So she's bagging everything and I'm putting the bags into the cart. And I pick up this one bag and I look at it and I go, I didn't buy this. And so I looked at it and I'm looking at my receipt that she gave me just then and I went, this wasn't mine, but if I paid for it, I'll keep it.
Because it looks good.
So it was a little tub of cream cheese frosting. And I knew I hadn't bought any. And then I look on the belt.
Conveyor belt.
The conveyor belt, and the lady behind us had like all these cake mixes and a bunch of these tubs of frosting, and this one had fallen over the little divider. And I looked at her and I said, I'll keep it so that we don't have to worry about, refunding money and all that. I said,
because I had already swiped the card.
yeah, I already had the receipt. And so sure enough, she had charged me for it.
And the lady behind said, no.
She goes, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's like, not your fault. Don't worry about
fault.
it. And she says, I don't really need that. And I said, neither do we.
I said, hey, it's cream cheese frosting. I can put that on anything and it'll taste good. So we ended up with a tub of frosting that we hadn't planned on. But has that ever happened to you where somebody's stuff, because the lady behind us had like the boxes stacked up and then she had the tubs of frosting on top. So it toppled over when the conveyor belt moved. And, but I've had it happen before where stuff has fallen over and it's like, wait, that's not mine.
But have you not noticed it until you got home?
Yeah. Have you? I think we have one time.
We have a couple times.
Try to think.
And have you paid for it? Or did it just get pushed over?
Yep.
And they bagged it and...
Yep. So.
Oh well.
Anyway, woohoo!
Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you. We thank you for spending time with us each and every week. We put up a Saturday chat video. And then on Wednesdays, we do What Up Wednesdays, the former TUT videos. And we've got another Area 51 video coming out this coming Wednesday. If you missed last week's, go check it out. It's pretty cool. This week we kind of get into looking at the skies and stuff like that, and night time lapses and things like that. So check them all out.
Fun stuff.
If you're new to the channel, welcome. Click subscribe, clang the bell, get notified every time we put up a brand new video.
That's it. Happy Mother's Day again
Happy Mom's
to
Day.
everyone. Make sure you talk to your mommies.
See ya.
See ya.